All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the embouchure of the reed.
Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and take it out. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pucker your lips.
Okay.
Like if you're going to go and give it a little smooch, okay? You're going to go ahead and pucker your lips.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to put the reed halfway down on the bottom lip when you pucker it.
Okay.
And then you're going to go ahead and just roll it in. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and let me see you do the 3 steps. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and make a crowing sound.
Okay.
We're going to crow on the reed. So go ahead and do the same thing. Look in the mirror and go ahead and just do the 3 steps. And then crow. Good. All right, now we'll go ahead and put it on the instrument. All right, now do the same 3 steps and go ahead and play a G. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 in the left hand. Good. All right, now go ahead and go and play C. And that's going to be 1 in the left and 1 in the right. Good. Now, for one of the first exercises, we're going to work on the low range. Where'd it go? We just had it. Not that one. There we go. So we're going to play exercise 1611. Right? This is going to work on your lower range. So we have F sharp here. Mm-hmm. Okay? And so F sharp is going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in the right hand. So 1, 2, 3 in the left, and then 1 in the right.
Okay.
All right? And then so it's going to go G. So go ahead and just string them along. So it's going to be G, which is 1, 2, 3. G. And then F sharp, E, D. And then you're going to go back up. E, F sharp, G. Right. And then you're going to go B natural, which is 1 in the left. And you're going to go to G, which is 1, 2, 3 in the left. So go ahead and do that again. B, G, right? And then you're going to go A, which is 1 and 2, and you're going to go to F sharp, which you're going to put down the ring finger in the left hand, and then the index in the right. Right, so it's going to be like that. So A, F sharp, and then you're going to go lift 1, and then that's going to be G, and then you're going to go G to D. So you're going to put all 3 in the right hand. Like that. So there's going to be G, D, and then G. And then it's just going to be a repetitive pattern that's repeated. All right? So go ahead and play the first note for me. Go ahead and play G. Good. Now let's go ahead and work on these measures.
Okay.
So go ahead and just do this measure alone. B, G, A, F sharp. Good. Now go ahead and do G, D, G. Good. And the cool thing about this one is that it's the same as the end. So we don't have to relearn the ending either.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play through it. All right? Mm-hmm. Ready? Go.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, what do you think the problem is?
I can't push my air.
Alright, so you're gonna have to. So what I like to tell other people also with the air is go ahead and think of your throat and your airstream as like a water hose. Okay, so think of like the water hose turning on when you turn it on, like when there's like no kinks in the hose, right? Mm-hmm. The water just goes smoothly out and everything like that. But when you kink the hose or whatever, the water has trouble going through. So kind of think of it like that. Think of your throat and your airstream as like a water hose without any kinks in it.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and just like just breathe in. So I'm gonna breathe in for 4 and then out for 4, and then just like let it all all out. Don't hold back your air. Okay.
Okay.
So in for 4, out for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so how you breathe in is just kind of like if like you had like a hot tamale, you know, like fresh out the oven. It's like, you know, that kind of action. So it's just like.
Okay.
Blow like if you're gonna try to cause like a hurricane, you know.
Okay.
All right, so we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. Good. So now you're gonna want to do the same thing. You want to implement all that in the playing of the oboe. So let's go ahead and try just these first four measures. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? 1, 2. Ready. Go. Good. That was good. All right. Let's go ahead and just work on these. Let's go ahead and do slowly. So one at a time. Play G. F sharp. All right. Go ahead and just do the first one. Go G, G F sharp E D. Good. That was fine. All right. Let's go ahead and try play the whole thing.
Okay.
All right. Ready? 1, 2. Ready. Go. Good. Minus with like, you know, the few fingering problems, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and do this measure slowly again. Go ahead and play B to G. I'm gonna keep repeating it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do A to F sharp. Good. And now G to D. No, that's fine. So how I usually help myself with trying to get the pitch is that I think of like the ambulances from like Europe, and there's like you know, or something, yeah, like that kind of like noise. So try to have that in your head when you're playing this one. All right, let's go ahead and play through it one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. That was great. That was amazing. All right. So now that you have the low register pretty much handled down with the oboe, let's go ahead and play a C major scale. And here we almost go. There we are. All right. So go ahead and play a G and then work your way down to low C. And then pinky.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, this button right here. Okay, so that key, and then yes, and then that one right there.
For C?
Yeah, that's for low C. Yes. So what also can help too is if you kind of like drop your jaw, but make sure not to release any tension from the breed, because you still want to kind of have like a biting force, but don't actually bite it, you know.
Okay.
Just drop your jaw kind of like just a little, and then the lowness will help come out. Because if you drop your jaw, like more of the air can also come out into the instrument. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and go G, A, G, F sharp. So we'll just go ahead and do G, F sharp, E, D, and then low C. So go ahead and play that. Good. So how that felt, just try to remember that feeling when you go into C.
Okay.
So the fingering that's going to be different, and the C major scale is going to be F natural. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 in the left hand, and then 1, 2, and then this banana key right here. Yeah, that one. So that's going to be F natural. So it's going to be F natural, and then this is going to be E. So go ahead and go F natural E. Good. Now that's how it's going to feel doing the C major scale. So go ahead and try playing low C right off the bat. Right. Now go ahead and relay to me the fingerings from low C to C1 and 2. From low C to C1 and 2, like if it were the scale.
Okay. This one, and then D natural, E, F is here, and then G.
Yeah.
A, B, and the C.
Yes. C. So try just make sure to like not slip down to like a half hole or anything like that. So make sure this is C. All right. Go ahead and play a C natural scale. C major. Good. All right, now go ahead and go back down. Go from C, middle C to low C. Good. Yeah, that was great. Now we're going to work on the high register, so the other octave of C, right? So we're going to have C here, right? 1 and 2. And then you're going to put all 3 fingers down in both hands, and then you're going to slide it down to half hole for the D.
Okay.
Like how it has it here. Just kidding. Yeah, this one right here. See how it has like a picture, and like you have like that little finger pad right here, right there. So it's going to be below the major hole. So that's going to be the half hole. So go ahead and go C and D. All right, go ahead and do that a couple times. Good. So the higher you go, the more air pressure you're gonna have to use, right? You don't want to like tense up or squeeze anything like that. You want to try to stay relaxed and like as natural as possible. And then with your corners, make sure you try not to smile. Right? You want to keep your corners in and tight. So go ahead and go. So it's gonna be C, right? And then D, and then once you let go of D, it's going to be E, which is going to be like the lower octave one, and then you're gonna press the octave key back here.
Okay.
Right. So that's going to be E. So go ahead and go from D to E. Good. And then so it's going to be basically the same fingerings as the lower octave with just this key. So go ahead and play up to G from middle C. And then G. Right. So once you get to G, then you have to let go of the third of the ring finger in your left hand, and then it's going to be A, and then you have to press this key right here for A, B, and C.
Okay.
Right, so you don't do anything with this hand. It's going to be A, B, and then once you get to C, you're going to press it down, but still holding this key and the octave key.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting on G?
Yes, starting on G. That's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start from middle C, and then we're gonna work our way up.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna do half notes. All right. And it's gonna be at this tempo.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, ready. that you're pressing these keys down.
I'm trying, but I don't think I'm getting this one good.
Alright, so let me see really quick. Alright, so you're gonna have it here, right? So try to have it like enough room to where you can have. You're gonna kind of like have your finger at an angle. You see that? So it's gonna be A, B, and then C. So you're gonna kind of have like this weird little lobster claw looking shape. And that's kind of how you're gonna want to have like that feeling. Alright, so go ahead and go from G, and then A. So you see how like you kind of like shift like that? So it's gonna be G, A, B, C. Alright, just make sure you keep this one down especially. That will help. Alright, so go ahead and play the G.
I want to speak.
That's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and go, and we're gonna do the 2 octaves. All right? So we're gonna do the 2 octaves.
From the bottom?
Yes, from bottom C, and we're gonna go all the way up.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah. So this is something you're gonna have to like work on at home. Just going like 1 note at a time and everything like that. Don't worry about the notes that you already have because you know that you have those. It's just everything that you have to work on your own, like going like the higher octaves. You just have to go like 1 note at a time, kind of slowly, like how we're doing before, like a half note, but maybe at like a slower tempo, or maybe even like the whole note at that tempo. But other than that, you should be fine.
Okay. Thank you.